You have a brand new Apple Watch and you want to make the most out of it? I've put together some tips, secret and not so secret features just for you. I'm Lexi, welcome to your weekly dose of all things mobile. Whether you have a Series 10, an Ultra 2 or even an earlier Apple Watch, most of these will apply as long as your watch is compatible with WatchOS 11. That's any model from the Series 6 and later. Let's go! The Apple Watch Series 10 and Ultra 2 let you play music through the speakers. Open up your favorite music app, find the track or podcast that you want to listen to and hit play. If you don't have Bluetooth earbuds or headphones connected, it should automatically play through the speaker. But in some apps, you might need to change a setting or two. In Spotify, for example, this icon lets you route the audio through your watch rather than the phone. And the great thing is you can keep the music playing even when you open other apps. So if you're jamming out to your favorite tunes, you can switch out of the music app, go into, say, your workout app, start your workout, and the music will keep playing in the background. The Series 10, Series 9, and Ultra 2 support sleep apnea notifications. Here's how to turn it on. Go to the Health app on the iPhone, then tap Browse. Scroll down to set up sleep apnea notifications. You'll go through a quick setup process, then wear the watch to sleep. After each night, you'll see the breathing disturbances metric show up in the Health app, listed either as elevated or not elevated. After 30 days, you may or may not get a sleep apnea notification if it detects signs of moderate to severe sleep apnea. The new Depth app shows both depth and water temperature when you submerge your wrist in water. You can scroll the crown to see a demo before you go for a swim, and when you do swim, it should automatically turn on when it detects you're in water. Now, it does need to be deep enough, so it won't turn on if you're just in the shower or washing your hands. If golf or tennis is your jam, the motion sensors in the Series 8, 9, 10, and Ultra 1 and 2 can detect rapid changes in velocity and acceleration. There's an app called Golf Shot that automatically tracks each shot you take on the course, but it also identifies and analyzes your swing. Metrics like wrist rotation, impact plane, closure rate, and more are all there. Need to take a rest day and want to silence all those move notifications? You can now pause your activity rings in WatchOS 11. Open the Activity app, then tap your rings. Hit Pause Rings, and you can select just for the day, the rest of the week, the month, or a custom range. You've been able to change your phone ringtone since forever, but now in WatchOS 11, you can change the watch ringtone as well. Go to the Settings app, then Sounds and Haptics, and then select a new ringtone. You can also do this on the iPhone from the Watch app as well. While you're here, if you find that the default notification buzz is not quite strong enough, you can change it. Under Haptics, choose Prominent. It gives you a little preview so you can feel how it compares to the default option. If your Apple Watch is paired to an iPhone that supports Apple Intelligence, you can try a new focus mode called Reduce Interruptions. It's exactly as it sounds, by automatically deciding what notifications should come through and hiding everything else while this focus mode is turned on. Open up your control center by pressing the side button, then tap the focus mode icon and find Reduce Interruptions. Like other focus modes, you can also set the duration as well. Give it a try and let me know how it works for you. There's a technology called LTPO in the Series 10 display that lets certain watch faces show a ticking second hand, even when the watch is not actively being used. At the time of recording this video, there's only 3 watch faces this is applicable for: Reflections and Flux with the analog ticking second hand, and Activity Digital with a digital second counter. Double tap is the gesture that controls the Series 10, Series 9, and Ultra 2. It works with first-party apps like Messages, Timers, and Music, but it also works with some third-party messaging apps such as Slack, so you can raise your wrist, double tap to bring up the same voice-to-text dictation as the first-party Messages app. But in WatchOS 11, double tap now lets you scroll through apps without touching the screen, which is helpful for me to look at my post-workout screens because my fingers might be wet or sweaty. And get this, double tap also works when the water lock is on. Double tap is customizable as well. Go to Settings, Gestures, Double tap, and you can switch the playback option here to skip, so it will skip a track rather than playing or pausing it in the Music app. Now, this only works in Apple Music and the Podcast app though, not Spotify, unfortunately. You've been able to record quick voice memos from your watch for a while, but now you can dictate your great American novel into your wrist, and iOS 18 will automatically transcribe it for you on your phone. Once you've recorded your voice memo into the watch, open the Voice Memo app on your iPhone and look for the quotation marks icon. It might take a minute to transcribe if it's a particularly long novel. Tap it and then you can cut and paste this text anywhere you like. If you have a Series 8 or later with a temperature sensor, you can see the exact wrist temperature by going to Settings, Health Data, Body Measurements, and choosing Wrist Temperature. And one final safety tip, WatchOS 11 now sends a check-in to your friends and family with your location in 2 different ways. First, open up the Messages app and then the plus icon, then select Check-in, and you can set it to be based on a timer or when you arrive at a certain location. Second, you can start a workout, scroll over, and then find the check-in option. Know that this will only work if your recipient also uses iMessage. It will not work for SMS or RCS messages. There are so many more cool things you can do on the Apple Watch, and this just scratches the surface. If you want extra tips, leave me a comment down below. And if you knew all these, you get a gold star, and may your watch be blessed with extra battery life. See ya!